right to, well, all right to you guys. I know I look terrible at a coffee shop with my key analyst. I don't know who to make this video to. I'm gonna tell all you guys that there's a report out. Here you go, boy. Doesn't want it. There's a report out that says something about missing analysts, consensus. There's only one analyst that follows this company, and this earnings report did not miss. It was great. Let me just rattle off 3 or 4 that I can remember. I don't have it in front of me. But you had almost $2 million in gross profit and net break even. That's huge, huge. You had $14 million in current assets. Current assets, that's with maturity of less than a year. That's essentially cash of $14 million. And I'm not an accountant, so if I misunderstand what that is, it's not on purpose. God, I look like I was ridden hard and put away wet. The other thing is they moved from low margin businesses to high margin businesses. What stood out is they moved from SMS and they're increasing their big data revenues. This is a really good research report. So I expect the stock to rally up from here, a la Arca's talk last night. I also want to put this video out to Gary Gensler. You said that you're going to root out fraud wherever it exists. Do you have an intern at the SEC, preferably one that just graduated high school? She could look at this fraud, ongoing fraud in finger motion, and she could run rings around that brain of yours and come up with what's going on here. There's nobody blinder than he who just won't see. I think an intern is not afraid to see what's happening. And then I don't know if this would ever get to the Financial Services Committee or Matt Gaetz or someone. But who is defending this fraud? What these criminals do is they sell stock that doesn't exist. Oh, that doesn't happen. There's systems in place. Really? Who's been selling finger for the last months? Someone's been buying it. Anyway, I don't want to make this long, but there's only something like 22 or 24 million shares at the DTCC. And the sales that have gone on over the last few weeks is more than that. It's an impossibility. Oh, well, you're just looking at FINRA data, and that doesn't include when they cover. Well, it would show up in the price. They're not covering. They're selling. Reg show means you have to locate shares before you sell. They're selling stock without a locate. They're breaking the law. But here's the problem. Why do you defend this? It destroys cities, companies, investors, retirement plans, and it destroys tax revenue. And then when they destroy these companies, they take all that revenue offshore without paying taxes. Not revenue, they take the market cap. And they do it over and over again. When is somebody going to look at it? China's building an economy, and we're just doing 3-card Monte at the behest of the banks who buy you. If you're a congressman or woman reading this, if they don't buy you, that look to your left, look to your right. They buy the person sitting next to you. Anyway, I think on Finger that this was expected, that they would attack it. It's all completely securities fraud. But remember, in the United States of America, if it's good for Goldman Sachs, if Goldman Sachs does it, it's legal. Even if it's breaking the law, It's still legal. It's just an inadvertent code violation. I just wish that someone would recognize that it's not a bunch of crazies out here. This has been going on, and it goes to the heart of the strength of the United States financial system, and it goes to the Treasury, which you guys are counting on, so that you can work on Congress and then spin out and get a great job on Fox News. It's time to stop this. Anyway, when I get home, I'll try to go live and we can talk about it all. I'm obviously frustrated. That hit piece is just crap. This was a great earnings report. And in my opinion, there's more to come. There's there's more shoes to drop, so to speak. Remember, you still have an enormous margin call out there. You have big buyers coming in, and there's this Univest Bank isn't just sitting there to do nothing. And Univest is $150 billion. It's bigger than any of these lying, deceiving, security fraud doing shorts. And Gary Gensler's not going to help. The SEC's not going to help. I don't think Congress is going to help. What's going to help is when a big bank goes long and hurts them in the pocketbook. And I think that's what's going to allow you to make some money here. So anyway, I'll leave it there. I'm not sure I'm going to put this up because I'm too worked up. But anyway, we'll come live in the next hour or so. Thanks.